Hello dear hiking and backpacking friends, it's good to see you again over there. It's just going to be a very quick and brief video. As you can see over here, I'm still packing for my trip to the Pyrenees. We're going to be 6 days backpacking, so actually it's 7, but like food wise it's 6. And yesterday I got from TentMeals a package. I got these for free. TentMeals is a new backpacking food company out of the UK. Pretty much everything from TentMeals is vegan, which is pretty amazing. As I got this package, I was wondering how many meals did come. I opened up the package and there were 10 meals in there. So this over here is a breakfast, and this is like a small breakfast that I have used before. Now this is of course slightly thicker, but the size is pretty amazing because I can fit 3 tent meals inside one of these bags, and that is absolutely fantastic. I opened that package and I was like blown away at how small these meals are. So this is a 500 calorie meal, pretty much as much as this one. It's 123 gram, which is slightly lighter than this one over here, and the pack size is just absolutely stunning. I really love it. And of course this is 100% vegan, and it also produces a lot less trash. I'm really looking forward to try these when I now go out to the Pyrenees and see how they taste. Here's a comparison then with a main meal from Lio Food, which also make really good food, but this is a main meal. Again, 500 calories, it's 127 grams. Again, slightly lighter than this, but this has more calories. These large meals are thinner, but not, I would say like 50% thinner, but just the size, as you can see over here, I probably can fit 6 of these tent meals into one of these really big meals. And the amount of trash that is so much less with these tent meals, it's, oh my god, it's just fantastic. Now if you're thinking, Hendrik, 500 calories, that's nothing, I need a lot more than that. They also make an 800 calorie meal that is about 1/3 bigger, and they make these as a breakfast and also as a main meal. That's a breakfast. So they also make these as a breakfast and as a main meal, these larger versions. They look really tasty, lots of good stuff in there. So much less trash and plastic around these. It's really fantastic. So in case you're wondering how do you eat this because the bag is so small, that's a really good question. I measured yesterday this Kopilka Kuksa, the big one. It has over 3 deciliters space, and most of these meals need exactly 3 deciliters. So I imagine, for example, this one here, it's a porridge. It needs around 150 milliliters, so that's less than half a cup. I can put the water in, put the porridge in there, stir it, and then just use the lid from the pot to keep the heat in, and then let it stand for 5-8 minutes, and then I should be good to go. And while I really hate doing the dishes, this one is really easy to clean. Nothing can burn to it, unlike my pot. So yeah, super exciting to try these tent meals. They look pretty good. So I will link them in the description below. Again, I said I got these meals for free. I haven't eaten them yet, so I can't comment on how good they taste or anything, and if they're satisfying or not. But I'm pretty positive that they will be tasting really good and that they will be very satisfying. Alright, I'm back from the Pyrenees. I had a great time and I ate 2 tent meals, 1 main meal and 1 breakfast. And as you just saw, I ate them out of my big kuksa, and that has been going super easy. So I used the smaller sized meals, these over here, the 500 calorie meals, and for a normal day, a small day, that was completely fine. But I think if I go on days where I know I will be hiking more than 20 kilometers a day, I probably would definitely go for the bigger ones, simply because I know I have a lot of hunger in the evening then, and that I want something that is like filling me up nicely and that keeps me warm while I'm sleeping at night. Preparation was super easy with this, at least with the small ones. That was not a problem because there's going around 200 to 300 milliliters of water in there, so it's really not a big deal. I can get that in there with the food, as you just saw in this short clip before. So worked very well, and I think yeah, a great way to eat. Really loved the small size of the garbage that it produces, and also the size it takes away in my pack. The food bag gets so much smaller if you use these tent meals, which is understandable because you cannot prepare them in the bag. But because I always carry this either way, it was not really a big deal for me. I just wanted to share that experience also with you now that I already have this video and haven't published it yet. So thought I'd tell you also that I really like the meals. They were very well spiced, very tasty. The nuts and everything in this couscous meal that I had were fantastic, and I'm looking forward to eating those over here and maybe write more on the blog about it. So yeah, super impressed, very tasty. I really enjoy the very small pack size of all these meals. I can imagine that if you only use these tent meals, that you can cut down the size of your food bag from this for a week, like mine was, to this, which is half the size, for a week. And that is just, I love it. So I definitely am going for that. So alright, thanks for watching. If you've got questions about tent meals, hit me up in the comments, and if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button in case you're not a subscriber yet, because there's going to be more videos about tent meals and food and backpacking gear and camera gear and trip reports and lots of good stuff. Thanks for watching. See you the next time. Bye!